Section 1. Banks versus blockchains. Round 1. Fight. Banks. Those monolithic institutions we love to hate. For centuries, they've been the cornerstone of our financial systems, holding our money, providing loans, and facilitating transactions. They hold our cash, give us loans, and charge us fees that make you want to scream. From overdraft fees to loan interest rates, the costs can add up quickly, leaving many feeling frustrated and trapped. But what if I told you there's a new kid on the block, a challenger ready to shake things up? This contender promises to revolutionize the way we think about money and transactions. Enter blockchain, the technology behind cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Unlike traditional banks, blockchain operates on a decentralized network, meaning no single entity has control over the entire system. It's decentralized, transparent, and promises to cut out the middleman, looking at you banks. Transactions are recorded on a public ledger, making them secure and tamper-proof. So, who will win this ultimate showdown? Will the traditional banks, with their established infrastructure and trust, continue to dominate, or will blockchain, with its innovative approach and promise of transparency, take over? Is blockchain the knockout punch banks never saw coming, or will the old guard stand strong? The battle is fierce and both sides have their strengths and weaknesses. Let's dive into the ring and find out. In this series, we'll explore the intricacies of both systems, their advantages and their potential pitfalls. Stay tuned as we break down the fight round by round, examining who has the upper hand in this financial revolution. Section 2. Tale of the Tape by the Numbers. In this segment, we delve deep into the financial landscape, comparing the old guard with the new wave of technology. Let's size up our contenders. On one side, we have the traditional financial institutions, the banks that have been around for centuries, shaping the economic world as we know it. In one corner, we have over 1.7 billion unbanked adults globally, a testament to the limitations of traditional finance. These individuals, often in developing nations, lack access to basic banking services, highlighting a significant gap in the current system. Banks, despite their flaws, still hold trillions of dollars in assets. They are the behemoths of the financial world, with vast resources and extensive networks. Their influence is undeniable, but their reach is not universal. They're the reigning champs, but their feet are heavy. Burdened by regulations, legacy systems, and a cautious approach, they move slowly, often struggling to adapt to rapid technological changes. In the other corner, blockchain is lean, agile, and growing fast. This technology, born out of the desire for decentralization, offers a fresh perspective on finance. It's not just about cryptocurrencies. It's about a new way of handling transactions and data. Millions are already using cryptocurrencies, and blockchain's influence is expanding beyond finance. From peer-to-peer transactions to smart contracts, the applications are vast and varied, promising a more inclusive financial future. Think supply chains, voting, and even digital art. Blockchain's potential is being explored in numerous fields, each finding innovative ways to leverage its transparency and security. This underdog is hungry and attracting attention. With each passing day, more people and industries are recognizing the potential of blockchain, making it a formidable contender in the financial arena. The battle between traditional finance and blockchain is just beginning, and the stakes have never been higher. Section 3. Team Bank, the heavyweight champ. Banks have been around for centuries. They're established, regulated, and offer a sense of security. Need a loan for a house, a car, or that sweet new sound system? Banks are there. They provide essential financial services, from checking accounts to credit cards, making transactions smooth and mostly reliable. Plus, they have fancy buildings, ATMs on every corner, and customer service reps, though their helpfulness can be debatable. Section 4. Banks' Achilles heel, jabs they can't dodge, but even champions have weaknesses. Banks are slow, bogged down by bureaucracy and outdated systems. International transfers, prepared to wait days and pay hefty fees. Transparency? Not so much. Banks guard your financial data like it's the recipe for Coca-Cola. And let's not forget those pesky hidden fees that seem to pop up like unwanted ads. Banks may be the champ, but they're not without their vulnerabilities. Section 5. Blockchain, the Agile Contender. Now for the challenger, blockchain. This tech is all about decentralization. No more middlemen, no more single points of failure. Transactions are recorded on a public ledger, visible to everyone like a digital townscript. This transparency builds trust and makes it harder for fraudsters to operate. Plus, blockchain is fast. International transfers can happen in minutes, not days, with lower fees. It's like sending a text message with money attached. Section 6. Blockchain's growing pains, still finding its footing. Blockchain is still young, and like any up-and-comer, it has some growing pains. The technology can be complex to understand, and the lack of regulation can feel like the Wild West at times. Volatility is another concern. Cryptocurrency prices can fluctuate wildly, making some people hesitant to jump in. And if you lose your digital wallet password, say goodbye to your funds. No customer service rep is going to bail you out. Section 7, Clash of the Titans, speed versus security, fees versus transparency. In the ever-evolving landscape of finance, two giants stand opposed, each with its own set of strengths and weaknesses. This is not just a battle of technology, but a battle of ideologies, philosophies, and visions for the future of money. So who comes out on top? Is it the traditional banking system with its centuries-old legacy, or the revolutionary blockchain technology, promising a new era of financial freedom and transparency? The answer isn't straightforward. Each has its own merits and drawbacks, and the ultimate winner may not be one or the other, but a combination of both. It's a clash of titans, a battle of ideologies. On one side, we have the banks, institutions that have been the backbone of the financial world for generations. They offer a sense of security backed by regulatory frameworks and a promise of stability. On the other side, we have blockchain, a disruptive force that challenges the status quo, offering speed, transparency, and a decentralized approach to finance. Banks offer security and familiarity, but at the cost of speed, transparency, and control. They are bound by regulations which, while providing a safety net, also slow down processes and add layers of bureaucracy. Customers often face high fees, long wait times, and a lack of transparency in transactions. The frustration of dealing with traditional banks is a common experience, yet their role in providing a secure environment for our money cannot be understated. Blockchain is fast, transparent, and empowers individuals, but it lacks the regulatory framework and widespread adoption of traditional finance. Transactions are almost instantaneous, and the decentralized nature of blockchain means that no single entity has control. This transparency is a double-edged sword. While it reduces the risk of fraud, it also means that there is less oversight and protection for consumers. The technology is still in its infancy, and widespread adoption is a hurdle that needs to be overcome. The future likely holds a hybrid system where both banks and blockchain coexist, each playing to their strengths. Imagine a world where you can leverage the security and regulatory framework of traditional banks for certain transactions, while using the speed and transparency of blockchain for others. This hybrid approach could offer the best of both worlds, providing a more efficient, secure, and user-friendly financial system. Imagine a world where you can choose the best tool for the job, whether it's the security of a bank or the speed and transparency of blockchain. This choice empowers consumers, giving them the flexibility to navigate the financial landscape in a way that best suits their needs. As technology continues to evolve, so too will our financial systems, blending the old with the new to create a more inclusive and dynamic future. Crypto Inspector is out.